Welcome to Goa News now. Well, the whole of Goa is under a tremendous suspense, and everybody wants to know what exactly is the situation of with regards to the Panchayat poll. We have Panchayat Minister Mauvin Godinho ji itself, sir. Everybody is curious. One common answer everybody wants: when is the poll of Panchayat or any likely decision?
See, while it was the endeavor of the government to have the polls on time, there was a Supreme Court ruling which mandated a triple test wherein you have to identify the OBCs in which wards they are present, thereafter identify the OBC wards, and then decide which are the wards going to be reserved. So naturally, that comprised the triple test. Over and above that, uh, is the monsoon season which is there now. Rains are about to come. By the time, as election commission did send us a recommendation that elections can be on 19th and counting with can be on 20th. How is it possible, you tell me? Suppose there are very heavy rains. As it is raining. Will the people not blame us that they could not come out for voting? Then what type of functioning of democracy at the grassroots level, as they say? So आमकां chances नाशिल्लो. And moreover, the election commission recommended having the election without OBC quota, treat those wards as general and have the election. I don't think it would be the right decision for us as a government to work on those lines and to implement and have the elections without following the Supreme Court mandate. Number one, we have to follow the Supreme Court mandate, that is have the triple test. And number two, it would not be the right thing to do to hold the elections minus the OBC reservation, because there are 27% OBCs in Goa, and Supreme Court said that provided whether it is OBC, whether it is ST or SC, reservation should not cross 50%. So we have to work all that out. Means it is the job of the State Election Commission to do all that in consultation with the state government. We can't just because state government or election commission wants, we can't hold the election just like that at any point of time. And what is the hurry? Within 6 months we can finish this process, less than 6 months, and uh, within these 6 months they will also work out which wards are OBC, and everything will be worked out well, and it will at the same time fulfill the triple test what the Supreme Court says we should follow.
So only after the rains we can expect it.
It looks like that. See, election per se are conducted by State Election Commission. They have to do it, but it's better they do it properly now, because it is the responsibility of state government.
Your personal opinion?
Tomorrow, I will be answering in the House as the Minister concerned for Panchayat. I can't do simply anything against the law. So once Supreme Court has mandated, we have to follow the Supreme Court guidelines. And moreover, the second point is that with monsoons fast approaching, can you possibly hold election when there is a very heavy downpour? Who gives the guarantee that 19 there will not be a very heavy downpour when it is monsoon season? So we will fulfill the task before us through the State Election Commission, and then we'll hold the election.
What's your personal opinion on this? You already said the rains we should not hold it, but otherwise.
Personally, I would have wanted these elections to be over once for all. I was very happy when they were being held on time. But in between came the Supreme Court judgment dated 10th May. So we have to follow those guidelines. That is the law of the land, and Supreme Court is supreme. It is a supreme order for us.
Sir, another thing, we saw your photograph with Finance Minister Sitharaman ji along with the Chief Minister, and there were certain discussions held, very important, crucial decisions, about, discussions on the with regards to Goa. Can you put light what exactly was the discussions with regards to state of Goa?
Obviously, when you are meeting the Finance Minister, there are bound to be very important issues. The 50% duty which is imposed on iron ore is going to kill the mining industry, and that is what our Honorable Chief Minister placed the demand before her, that it should be reverted back to the old level of 0%, because it will create a problem for the mining industry. As it is, we have suffered like anything with the mining dependents still waiting that the mining will resume, the economy waiting that some money will accrue to the state economy. All these things, if they don't happen, then there can be a very serious financial problem for the state. So, rightly so, Honorable Chief Minister took up that matter. As far as I am concerned, I took up several issues connected with the GST regime, and issues that were discussed is basically as to stopping of the compensation after July. It is compensation is there up till July. It is definitely going to impact the finances of our state in a very big way, because ours is a very small state. So something should be done to compensate us, to give us more money. All that was on the table. It was discussed, and the fuller discussion will take place once the GST Council meeting takes place.
Sir, we saw you also with the board of directors of Tata Group of companies. Healthy discussions were held with them also. Since you are an industry minister, anything that Tata may come up in Goa with some good proposal, anything is there likely?
Certainly, Honorable Chief Minister was there along with me when we met the Tata and Sons chairman, Mr. Chandrasekharan, and all his other CEOs. I think it was a very fruitful discussion. They said that they did prepare reports on all the states as far as industrialization is concerned, as to what they can do in which state. And they said, since Goa has now approached us, we will update that report further, and once that report is updated by their experts or people in the know of things in the Tata Group, they will come back to us, revert back to us as to what can be done in Goa for industrialization, for eco-friendly industries, or any activity that would result in more economic gain to the state of Goa as well as for the Tata. So they are working that out, and I am very pretty confident that they will help our state.
Anyone beyond Tata's? Those are industries, because I think I have heard that many calls have been received by you from other good industrial houses to set up their base.
We are in the process of formulating a new, robust, transparent industrial policy, which is going to be the new normal as far as Goa is concerned. Just yesterday, or day before yesterday, Honorable Chief Minister and I, yesterday it was, I think,
Yeah, yes.
Honorable Chief Minister and me, along with the Director Industries, Secretary Industries, Chairperson of IPB Board, MD, IDC, and several other officials, met at the residence of the Honorable Chief Minister. We have discussed the way forward. I was lucky enough to make a presentation of the new policy, what is going to evolve as far as industry is concerned. Chief Minister gave some very valuable inputs, which we will be incorporating further in the policy. And come assembly election, you will have the new industrial policy in place. And as your earlier question, that yes, are people making a demand to come to Goa? I want to say that several big names are now showing interest in Goa. So many of them have contacted me. I have simply told them, I believe in doing our homework first. Let me first shore up my industrial policy. Let it be clear what the state of Goa has to offer you, in what way, and then after making the way forward, which is very near, in July is the assembly session. Post the July assembly session, I will be again contacting them and having interactions with them, ensuring that they come and invest in Goa.
More industries are likely, and more employment also.
Definitely. See, today there are no government jobs available. It is going to become rarer and rarer. Everybody can't get a government job. So it is the private sector which has to be encouraged. You will get jobs, and you will get economic activity being generated for the state of Goa, which will bring money to the state.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for talking to us. Thank you very much. Keep watching Goa News Now.